So that headship's going on about speed.
I'm working on a terminal flow for
What's the point? Don't shoot at me with the side of your head.
doing data archiving of my iCloud drive,
You've got so much
but I
thought to this
don't
one, man.
have access to downloading my iCloud because of a glitch in the system. So I've been through the process of creating a couple of documents. Um, through virtual desktop files like the virtual organization, the rule engine, and the execution engine by working with ChatGPT. And now I just need to make sure that I have Safari logged into iCloud and a stable internet connection. So before I start sharing my screen, I'm going to make sure that I'm back in iCloud. Like it's been handed over to the engineering department because for some strange reason I can access my Apple TV and my iTunes, but I cannot access iCloud with my password. Spent hours in chats and phone calls with customer service to get back in, but strangely enough, I can do it here. So, okay, let's begin. I'm gonna share my screen. And there we go. Let's see where we're going to begin. So, begin with a begin Safari workflow. So, go to iCloud.com, iCloud Drive, and open. Done that. And I have my prompt arranged also that it's concise and succinct, and for the most part, it's not going to explain what's going on. Create these folders at top level. Ugh. I want to, is there any way of creating these terminal first? I'm trying to avoid as much, but not safely right now. Okay. Okay, so at the top level, so let's do this. Copy this. So I'm not actually at the top level. Mm. These are the TXT files that I created as the basic summaries. Okay, so at the top level, what do you mean by top level? First thing you see when you open iCloud. I mean, I'm seeing recents first. I'm seeing screenshots. So just to have it broken down more, what I see on that page is recents, browse, shared, and trash. Where do I find top level access? I mean, this might seem like it's for dummies, but for me it is because I never use Safari. So it's already a little bit confusing, and I never use this iMac. I'm used to Windows, click browse. Then you see folders. Okay, so click browse, and you see folders and files. The empty area, that's the top level. Okay. Okay. There. Hmm, interesting. Create folders. I'm happy to create them all now that I understand. Question. Because there are other folders, do these need to have an underscore before the name of the folder, or will it be fine? Yes, use prefixes. Better long term. Okay, so so now I just need to create them. So clicking the folder plus icon, and this will be underscore archive, archive. Okay, and then we have good night underscore active. Then we have underscore inbox. Then we have underscore documents. Then we have underscore books. Then we have underscore audio. Then we have underscore images. Then we have underscore. Did I already say underscore images? The video. Where's underscore audio? Okay. And then we have underscore projects. So just to check, we have projects, inbox, images, a lot. Why are these not alphabetical? So 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Okay. Okay, done. And open inbox.
Do I look like a Steve? Why am I at 3 a.m. and trying to fix something and supposing I still don't get it? But what's the point? Go shoot something to the side of it on the road. Think you're all right, mate. It's all right for you to say. You've got somewhere to go after this. What have I got? All right. I think we don't say what the road after.
Return to main iCloud drive level. Identify largest personal folders, non-system folders. That seems wrong.
No school legs. No home. Not even got a mum. Nothing. Yeah, like back into the food. Both of you are spending the day in isolation. Go.
Oh, God.
Go.
Okay, so what happened was, you have to talk. And so I said, no, we've already established previously in the process with documents that are now on my desktop. And so we established a virtual structure, categories, collections, and rule engine. So do not manually rediscover structure in Safari. Now Chat's revised the workflow. Safari now becomes the execution environment only, not the analysis environment. So the new approaches use a virtual underscore org, rule underscore or engine category files to decide what gets moved, where it goes. So the next step is open one known personal project folder, not system folders. What do you mean? One known personal or project folder. Okay. This also seems off base. Wow, is this really going to suck this much? We need to re-establish the prompt where we left off with the text, the TXT files creation. There should be no manual action from me. Okay. This sucks. Next phase, architectural synthesis. Paste this where? Paste this Where? In the terminal? Okay. So here, back at the terminal. And pasting, press enter. Done. So next in the terminal, press enter. Done. Terminal paste. Done. No idea what's really happening, but now that we've gone back to automation, we can watch some Waterloo Road. We can call it rebooted.
It's okay. It's super good. Just a quick word about that. This is crazy. You mentioned that you want to clean that.
I took the career break so you can make heavy now. That hasn't happened.
Some pain is our problem. So
It's not me thinking anything, it's because of the problem.
what kind of playlist can I say? Only a region, right?
Community and moving to the table you open today. Well, I just can't do either. And I mean, it's knocking 7 times out of each other until you've got to spend them in isolation. Hang on, the big thing is not central detention. The kids on the verge of exclusions. We need rental signatures. We need behaviour, contracts. Just let them get away with that, especially after making such a point of saying these zero terms. And Danny needs to know that you've got free pass. We're trying to pull it back in, but we're not pushing home. I can't listen as a substitute. We know what happened with Mrs. Charles and treat you hard, but and you're not change the name of this three for no reason. We are trying to create a whole new culture. We need to change something, which means living value. It works, Joe. But I've got all my sleep reports in the governance, and I've also got to go to.
I guess. Okay.
I'm Miss Brock, this is to me, I'm social worker, actually,
We don't need a social worker. You're around. Don't know if the first thing is because what? No, if you did the job right, she's still be here. What's wrong? Then whose fault is it then?
Mr. Charles, we're just here to support you, and you can
It's the support. You know, music. It's off a Wally bloody road anyway. Is it inside? Come on. Is it inside now? Oh, the Campbell. Must say the new sign looks very nice. Oh, right, thank you, Neil. I've got to send you I do wish there'd been a little more consultation with staff though before the change was formalised.
Okay, so now that the system first aspect is working, and I've told it to not talk to me much, it looks a little dry, moving forward, but in a few minutes,
And we knew that because the parents came here and the grandparents. And nobody could play that away from the cabin. I have tried to discuss the underlying issues, but you bring any new ones to the debate and you get shouted down. It's Neil, the neighbours changed. We can make our own heritage. So can you take that?
so the system state is that I now have a master data set, token extraction, category extraction, automated collections, ranked collections, system summary, execution layer, architecture generation complete, waiting for cloud execution access. Okay.
My name was Chloe Charles. And today is her funeral. What's other thing just like how you do. Just like you cut for someone losing their mind. Now I don't want to talk about what caused the accident. Or we shall accident from no one else did. No one else started making pink bombs. That's on me.
It means the organization system is built, the archive logic exists, the categories and collections exist, but the actual cloud files are still not accessible to terminal. So automated execution on the real files cannot yet happen.
So remember Chloe and her family.
So the current state is organization intelligence is built.
Make sure
Direct Cloud File Control Limited by iCloud Access Architecture. So what is the next step to create changes? Is there something we can do in Safari, which is not down to manually finding things and making mistakes and drift? Yes, there's one scalable Safari side method, search-driven batch execution, not browsing. So the correct workflow is use token files, collection files, category files as query sources. Then in Safari iCloud, use search terms like Langston Hughes, Baldwin, MP3, PDF, artist names. Then bulk select search results, move entire result sets into books, audio projects, etc. This avoids browsing, drifting, rediscovering archive structure, and random sorting. The important limitation: Safari iCloud has no automation API, no scripting guided by generated architecture. Therefore, it's human triggered execution. The next phase is to generate execution queries. This becomes exact Safari searches, exact destination folders, exact move logic, and minimal thinking required. So I'm going to stop now that we've reached this phase and then regroup for tomorrow.